Authorities say a man who killed his grandparents in their Seattle area home, triggering a multi-state manhunt, may be barricaded in a motel on the Central Oregon coast. Police in Lincoln City, or surrounded the West Shore oceanfront motel, where 26-year-old Michael Chad Boysen has refused to leave. Police say Boysen killed his grandparents in their Renton house after his release Friday from prison. Authorities haven't said how they died. Oregon State Police spokesman Greg Hastings said in an email that troopers were helping Lincoln City Police negotiate the safe surrender of the suspect. Other rooms at the Oregon motel had been evacuated, surrounding streets closed off, and nearby residents were told to remain in their homes. About 2 blocks down the street from the police presence in Oregon, Aunt Chapot, manager of the Overlook Motel, said she had been watching through her binoculars and could see about 10 police in camouflage gear with guns drawn around the West Shore oceanfront motel. She said she could see 6 cars from state police, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office and Lincoln City Police, as well as a big SWAT team vehicle and a little robot. No shots had been fired, and traffic was blocked off. Police have been there since about 10:30 a.m., she said. They are dressed in their camouflage and they've been pointing their guns at we're not sure which building, Chapot said. Boysen made threats against members of his family and law enforcement while behind bars, Corrections Department spokesman Chad Lewis said Tuesday. But authorities didn't learn of the threats until after the bodies of the couple were found Saturday and the manhunt had begun. Sources went to our staff at the Monroe Correctional Center and told us he had been threatening to do all this, Lewis said Tuesday. The information was passed on to King County deputies, and that's why King County Sheriff John Dirkhart called Boysen extremely dangerous at a Monday news conference. Investigators have also determined that Boysen searched the internet for gun shows. Boysen just finished serving 9 months in prison on a burglary conviction, Lewis said. He had no violent infractions in prison, nothing extraordinary, Lewis said. From 2006 to February 2011, Boysen was in prison for 4 robbery convictions, Lewis said. The robbery convictions were related to an addiction to narcotic painkillers, Lewis said. The grandparents picked him up from prison at Monroe Friday, drove him to meet his probation officer and to get an identification card from the Department of Licensing, and held a welcome home party for him Friday night. He was going to stay with the couple at their home. The bodies were discovered by Boysen's mother Saturday evening. She had been called by a family member who became concerned that the couple hadn't answered their door. The motive for the killings remains unknown, King County Sheriff's S.G.D. Cindy West said. Between the family and detectives we have no idea, West said. It's just bizarre. The family loved and supported him the whole time he was in prison. The King County Medical Examiner's Office has not released their names. Family and neighbors told KOMO News they are Robert R. Taylor, 82, and Norma J. Taylor, 80. Boysen is white, 5'7", about 170 pounds. Police said he might be driving his grandparents' car, the red 2001 Chrysler 300 with Washington license 046XXU.